Welcome to this class where we will teach you how to solve right triangles. To solve the right triangles, we have to use the 6 trigonometric ratios. The first 3 trigonometric ratios are sin, cos, and tan. This will help you define the two angles that are left from the right triangle apart from the 90-degree angle. The definition of these ratios can be found in the right triangle. First, we have the 90-degree angle, and then we have our two missing angles. The definition of sin is opposite over hypotenuse. So if we are using this angle, our opposite would be this and our hypotenuse. Then to get cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. In this case that we're using this angle, our adjacent side will be this one. That is the one that is next to the angle in our hypotenuse. And tan is opposite over adjacent. So it will be this over this. To help you memorize easily these 3 main trigonometric ratios, you can use so, ca, toda. So it is sin, opposite over hypotenuse, cos, adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan, opposite over adjacent.
Now I'm going to explain the other 3 ratios. These 3 ratios are reciprocal of the main ones. For example, sine is cosecant, and in here you have hypotenuse over opposite. Of cosine is secant, and it's hypotenuse over adjacent. And finally, for tangent, we have cotangent, that is adjacent over opposite. Now we're gonna explain how to do it in the calculator.
To understand better, we have an example. So in this example, we are gonna have the angle, and we have 2 sides. We have the opposite and the hypotenuse. In this case, we will use the inverse sine function to get the angle because we have the opposite and the hypotenuse. Put the inverse sine function on the calculator, and because of the sin ratio is the opposite over the hypotenuse, we input 15 over 17 in the calculator, then we hit enter and we get our angle. So this equals to 61.93, and this is our angle, and same here.
Now that we have our angle, we can get the missing side of the triangle. We have to get this side. And because we have this side that is adjacent to the angle, we can either use cos with the hypotenuse or tangent with the sine. In this case, we're going to use cos. So we have to write our trigonometric ratio, that is cos, and then cos of 61.93 degrees equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. In this case, our adjacent is x and our hypotenuse 17. Now to get this side, we have to isolate the x. So it is pretty easy. So 17 is dividing x, so it passes to the other side multiplying. So 17 cos of 61.93 equals x. Then in our calculator we type it just like this. We type 17 cos of 61.93 equals to 7.5 99, 9. And this could be round to. And now that we have our three sides, our right angle and this angle, we can use the rule of the angles of the triangle and just subtract the right angle plus this one to 180. And that will result in and there we have the three angles of our right triangle and the three sides. And that's how you use the trigonometric ratios and the calculator to get every data of your triangle.